Dear students, this is Gauri Chandwani, your EVS teacher. Dear students, we have already begun the study of chapter number 10, that is preservation of food. In this chapter, through the audio, we have discussed some of the points like food spoilage, then we have seen bread molds, then we have seen how food gets spoiled or what are the factors which spoils the food. Then we have discussed about the dry storage. Dry storage technique means what? The storage of particular material by drying, or the things which are without moisture or they are dry, they are kept in the airtight containers and they can be stored. So today through this video we are going to discuss about the preservation of food, or we also call it as a food preservation. Now we'll see about the preservation of food. What is preservation? To preserve means to prevent. To prevent what? To prevent the food from spoiling. We call it as a preservation. Or else we can also call to preserve the growth of bacteria in the given food material. So this can be done by using some chemicals or without using any chemical through the physical changes. So on the basis of this, preservation of food may be defined as the process in which food materials are given a suitable physical or chemical treatment to prevent their spoilage is called food preservation. सिंपली इसका मतलब ये होता है कि अगर हम किसी फूड मटेरियल को या मटेरियल को कोई फिजिकल या केमिकल ट्रीटमेंट देकर उसको स्टोर करते हैं, उसे खराब होने से रोक सकते हैं, तो वी कॉल इट एज अ प्रिजर्वेशन ऑफ फूड. देयर आर डिफरेंट मेथड्स ऑफ फूड प्रिजर्वेशन. फूड प्रिजर्वेशन के अलग अलग तरीके होते हैं. लेट्स सी वन बाय वन. द वेरी फर्स्ट फूड प्रिजर्वेशन टेक्निक इज हीटिंग. टू हीट मीन्स उसको हीट करके रखना पर्टिकुलर किसी चीज़ को सो दैट इट कुड नॉट गेट स्पॉइल, उसे हम कहते हैं हीटिंग. फॉर एग्जाम्पल बॉइलिंग ऑफ मिल्क. हम मिल्क को जब बॉयल करते हैं तो वो ख़राब नहीं होता है. आप सोचिए द मिल्क मैन हु कम्स टू योर हाउस दैट ही इज़ सर्विंग यू विद द मिल्क, और अगर आप उसको गर्म ना करें, इफ़ यू डू नॉट बॉयल द मिल्क, what will happen to the milk after few hours? It will get spoiled. It will remain of no use. The bacteria will start growing it. But instead, if we boil this milk, then due to the boiling of the milk, it will not get spoiled for so many hours. Or even if you, after boiling, cool it at the room temperature and keep it in the refrigerator, it will not get spoiled. So we can say heating is the first technique of food preservation from spoiling. So we can say heating the food kills all the food spoiling bacteria. If the bacteria will be growing in the food, due to the heating of the food, those all bacteria get killed and it will prevent from the getting spoiled. So heating is one of the thing of preservation of food. प्रिजर्वेशन ऑफ फूड की एक टेक्निक हम क्या कह सकते हैं? हीटिंग. कमिंग टू द नंबर 2, ड्राइंग, सुखाना. लाइक वी मेक द पापड़ एट होम. हम घर में पापड़ बनाते हैं. वी मेक द पोटैटो चिप्स. वी गेट ड्राई दीज चिप्स एंड वी यूज टू ड्राई द पापड्स ऑल्सो. सो वॉट हैपन्स ड्यू टू दिस? ड्राइंग प्रिवेंट द ग्रोथ ऑफ बैक्टीरिया and also it prevent the spoilage of the food. So here you could see in the picture drying fishes. So if we dry any of the material in the sun sheet, it will not get spoiled as fast as compared to the particular material having the moisture. So drying is the another technique of food preservation. Along with the papad, potato chips, fishes, what other things can be dried? We can dry spinach, methi leaves, cauliflower and ginger. So we can prevent these food materials. So whenever these are needed, we can again boil it and use them immediately. But for the storage of these things, these all things contains moisture, but if we dry these things in the sun's heat, the moisture will get absorbed, the water will get absorbed, evaporate, and the things will get dry. The microorganisms or the bacteria do not grow easily in the dry or materials. The next is cooling. I hope you all have seen the refrigerators, and might be your home will be having the refrigerator. Generally we call it as a fridge. हम इसे फ्रिज कहते हैं. We store many things in the refrigerator. Even कभी कभी लगता है if you will have instead of one fridge there will be two fridge, that will be more enough or more good. So cooling is the another food preservation technique. So cooling the things prevents the growth of bacteria. The milk after boiling, first cool it on the room temperature and then keep it in the refrigerator. It will not get spoiled for a long period of time. Then this happens because food spoiling bacteria do not grow and multiply in the cold conditions or in the low temperatures. That's why we can keep so many things like milk, the cooked vegetables, the leftover food, the dough, the pulses, the fresh fruits, vegetables. We all these things keep in the fridge. If you keep the vegetable out of the fridge or fruits out of the fridge, they get spoiled earlier than the fruits which we will keep in the refrigerator. जो चीज़ें हम रेफ्रिजरेटर में रखते हैं वो लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए फ्रेश लगती है, ख़राब नहीं होती है, और जो चीज़ों को हम फ्रीज में नहीं रखते हैं, मॉइस्चर, द थिंग्स विच हैव द मॉइस्चर, they get dry up, they get spoiled outside the fridge. So cooling is the another technique for food preservation. Here one section is given, that is, do you know? Here is the content or thing given regarding the pasteurization. Louis Pasteur, he was the microbiologist Louis Pasteur who invented about the process of pasteurization. Pasteurization is nothing but the boiling of a milk. He only invented that if the milk is boiled, it will be stored for a long period of time. So this process of boiling and cooling the milk is called as pasteurization. Here you could see pasteurization kills harmful bacteria. It means boiling the milk kills the harmful bacteria. So this process is called as pasteurization, and the concept is given by the French scientist Louis Pasteur. And due to the pasteurization, it will develop a good preservation of milk, or this technique is developed. Now what happens in the pasteurization? Milk is boiled and immediately cooled. Why immediately cooled? After the boiling, all the bacteria will get killed up, and after boiling, when it is cooled immediately, the bacteria will not get the time to grow. So after cooling immediately, it will be filled into the packets through the companies or into the bottles, which prevent the spoilage of milk, and we call this as a pasteurization of milk. Even we are boiling the milk at home, that is nothing but a kind of a pasteurization. Next technique of food preservation is using salt and sugars. It means that if you add these substances, till now what we have seen, the physical changes. Physically we can dry, we can cool, but now from here using salt and sugar, it means we are adding something. So if we add salts and sugars to the food material, it provides the taste to that, but along with it, it increases the preservation capability, or it stops the growth of bacteria. What? Salt and sugar. Like if I will ask you the example of the food in which we use the salt, is the example of a pickle. हम जो घर में अचार खाते हैं, it's a kind of salt which we are using for the preservation of amla, so many things. and using of a sugar prevents the spoilage of fruits like jams. In the jams, the sugar is added to stop the spoilage of food. So the next preservation technique which we have seen is salt and sugar prevents the growth of microorganisms in the food materials. So we can store the food for the long period of time, or we can have mangoes for the whole year. Mangoes every day in the form of pickles, as we can use, or we can prepare the pickles or murabba or achar out of it by using the salt and sugar. So in this way, some fruits and vegetables like mangoes, lemon, amla, these can be preserved in the form of pickles by using the salt as a preservation or preservative. Then some fruits like the apple, pineapple, ripe mangoes, oranges, strawberries, these also can be preserved in the form of jams and jellies by using the sugar as a preservative. Might be you would have seen amla candy, which is used by drying technique as well as using sugar. It is prepared amla candy, or the by using the salt also. The salty amla candy can be prepared. So here amla candy, in making the amla candy, salt and sugar, both the things are used. What exactly happens by the adding of salt and sugar? So when we add salt or sugar into the pickles or the particular material, food material, due to the addition of salt and sugar, the water is removed from the given food material, and this prevents the growing of bacteria or prevent the food spoilage. Like we have seen, the potatoes and bananas can be used for making the wafers, but along with the drying technique, the salt is added into those wafers. So using a salt and sugar, we can keep, or we can store the food for the long time. Now, as we know, we find salt and sugar, both the things, into our kitchen. Like I have said, we make the pickles by using the salts. But along with the salt, the important thing which is needed for the preservation of the pickles is oil. So, oil also plays the important role for the food storage. It means we could say, besides the salt and sugar, the things which are used for preserving the food is mustard oil, vinegar, spices. Spices का मीनिंग होता है different kinds of masalas or chili powder. So spices also used for the food preservation. Vinegar means the acetic acid, which is used generally in the Chinese foods. But if you purchase the outside food, you can also see the contents on the wrapper or the paper that vinegar is added into them. Most of the outsider achar or the pickles contain vinegar so that it could not get spoiled. Also the mustard oil is a good kind of a food preservative. अगर हम pickles में mustard oil को use करते हैं, it will not get spoiled easily. So along with the salt and sugar, we also say mustard oil, vinegar and spices are the food preservatives. Now, this is all about the general things which are available in the kitchen. Natural chemicals, we could call them as natural chemical substances. But sometimes when we make the sauces at the home, these different sauces can be stored by adding chemical substance in it. Even our mother is preparing the ketchup or the imli sauce, it can be stored for a long period of time by using a chemical substance which is called as sodium metabisulfite, or also we can call it as a sodium benzoate. Here I am showing you. This is nothing but the sodium benzoate, or also we call it as a sodium metabisulfate. It is the powdery substance, white color powdery substance. I'll show you. If this pinch of powdery substance, this is nothing but the chemical. Once the sauce is prepared, if this is added half spoonful or a pinch into the given food material, it increases the food storing capability. Then the food will not easily get spoiled due to the addition of this chemical into the particular food material, and we call it as a sodium benzoate or sodium metabisulfite. So this is used for the preservation of jams, jellies, juices and squashes. जो फ्रूट स्क्वैश होते हैं उन्हें स्टोर करने के लिए सोडियम बेंजोएट या सोडियम मेटाबाइसल्फाइड का यूज़ होता है. नेक्स्ट प्रोसेस इज कैनिंग. CANNING. किसी पर्टिकुलर फूड मटेरियल को जब एयर टाइट कंटेनर में फिक्स किया जाता है उसे कहते हैं कैनिंग. Canning means the food is boiled on a very high temperature. It kills all the bacteria. After killing all the bacteria and fungi, the food is then sealed in the airtight cans, and it will prevent the growth of microorganisms again. जो भी कैंस में फूड मिलते हैं जो कम्प्लीटली एयरटाइट होते हैं, जब तक वो पैक होते हैं फूड खराब नहीं होगा. लेकिन जैसे ही वंस द सील इज ओपन, द फूड विल गेट स्पॉइल्ड ईजीली. फूड जो होता है वो बहुत जल्दी स्पॉइल हो जाता है क्योंकि फिर उसमें बैक्टीरिया ग्रो होना शुरू होते हैं. बट व्हेन इट इज सील्ड, द बैक्टीरिया विल नॉट ग्रो, एंड वी कॉल दिस प्रोसेस एज अ कैनिंग. उसी को हम क्या कहते हैं? कैनिंग. Here you can see the example of a canning. This kind of a container is the example of canning. This rasgulla container contains the rasgullas, but if you see, this is completely packed. ये पूरी तरह से सील होता है. If we open, by opening this knob, once it will get open, then these rasgullas will get spoiled easily. But until and unless it is completely packed, the rasgullas will not get spoiled. And this kind of containers, when the food is stored in this kind of sealed airtight containers, this process is called as canning. And due to this canning process, the food is preserved. This is the example of a food preservation technique. इसी को हम क्या कहते हैं? Food preservation technique, canning. So what we have discussed? We have discussed the food preservation techniques, in which we have seen preservation of the food using different technique: heating, drying, cooling, pasteurization. Then we have seen about using salt and sugar, also using the mustard oil, vinegar and spices. Then using the chemical preservative like sodium benzoate, and canning. By storing the foods in the airtight containers after heating on the high flame, canning is done, which prevent the growth of bacteria or microorganisms. These are all the food preservation techniques. Thank you.